There are a few ways of importing your files into your project. One way is to use the media browser panel and go directly to your files. So I could do this if I wanted to work right from it. I would have to dial down. It would be easier if I had an external drive. And if you're working on external drive, that might be the way to go. But if for me, my files are on my desktop, I would have to drill down to them. I find that a little cumbersome. So I'm not going to do it that way. So what instead, I'm going to go back to my project folder. Let's give it some more room here. I'm going to go back to my project folder and or panel, and I'm going to import things right in there. Now there's a lot of different ways you can do that. You can actually, if you have folders on your desktop, you can actually drag folders right in here. They will stay in folders. In here we call them, instead of folders, we call them bins. BINS. So if you want to make a new bin, here's the button for a new bin. Um, but so that's one way, or you can drag individual files over. Another way to do it is to do a Command or Control I, and it will open up an import window, and you just go and find what you want. Or you can simply just double click in here in this panel, and it will open up the same window. So I'm gonna go and not sure where I put those files. Oh, here we go. So I'm gonna bring in the files that are from the book. So if I want, I can actually say I want to import the whole folder by just selecting it and clicking import. So let's go ahead and do that for video, and I'll show you what the difference is. So it's importing it, and now you see there's a folder there, a bin, and if I click on that, it has the files, and it opens it up in a separate panel that sort of floats, which you can change in your preferences so that it doesn't float. It opens up in the right, it like a it opens in the same panel. But what if we want to just do individual files? Well, again, I can open that up by double clicking, and then here's some audio files. I can do one or two or eight or however many and click import. And then now they're there as actual, just the files, not inside a bin. So that's how you get files into your project. It can be audio files, video files, photos, JPEGs. It can be Photoshop. It can be Illustrator files. All of those can be used within Premiere Pro.